Live from David Allen Memorial Ballpark in downtown Enid, Oklahoma. Game number 16 of the NJCAA Division II World Series, an elimination contest. The loser of this game will finish fourth as the Madison College Wolfpack at 45-12 takes on the number 1 ranked team in the country, the LSU-E Bengals, at 54-5. Glad to have you with us. A gorgeous afternoon in northwest Oklahoma. Ricky Rogo is our producer-engineer back in our Enid studios on the radio side, and alongside Tom Nelson and Mike Nelson with NJCAA TV, my name is Matt Howell. While Mother Nature for the second consecutive day changed the schedule on us, the Madison College Wolfpack just finished up about an hour ago, losing to Western Oklahoma State 17-11 in the winner's bracket final. That means the Wolfpack has to bounce right back and face the number 1 team in the country, a Bengals team that is red hot after dispatching of DMAC in just 5 innings yesterday, 13-0. Both of these teams are 2-1 in the World Series, and the loser of this game will finish fourth and head home just a couple of victories shy of at least playing for a national championship. We know that Western Oklahoma State is the only undefeated team remaining in our tournament, and win or lose against Heartland Community College tonight, Western will play for the championship. Now, what one of these two teams perhaps hopes is that they get a win today and that Western knocks off Heartland, so they would be the winner of this game, meaning in the national championship game, but they would have to beat Western Oklahoma State a couple of times. Still maybe a little bit premature to talk about that scenario. That's probably better served after we determine who wins this game here today. As I mentioned, both teams are 2-1, and for the number 1 team in the country, LSU-E, they have bounced back nicely after an opening round loss to DMAC. They lost that game 4-3 after watching the Bears score 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning. They came back, the Bengals did, to beat Scottsdale, Arizona 3-2 on an 8th inning home run by their catcher, Stuart Turner, that put them in front, and they went on to victory. And then yesterday showed themselves as the number 1 team in the country with a 13-0 5-inning whipping of DMAC. The Bengals hoping that the even-numbered years are their national championship years as they won the titles in 06, 08, and 2010, but they still have several wins to get if they want to bring home the title in 2012. Now for Madison College, they started this tournament out hot, beating the Community College of Rhode Island 7-2, a victory over Heartland Community College 13-4, in which the Wolfpack had 19 base hits. Then they lost that slugfest that began last night and finished up this afternoon 17-11 to Western Oklahoma State. The Wolfpack makes their 4th Division II World Series appearance, their 9th overall, with the other 5 coming in Division III, and they have 3 national championships all in D3. It's Madison College and LSU-E on the way. Game number 16, the elimination contest, with the winner moving on and the loser finishing 4th in the country. More pregame is on the way, as this is the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods. The starting lineups and the teams being introduced in our elimination game, game number 16 out of a possible 19, so we're getting down to it. LSU Eunice against Madison College. These two teams have done it in different ways getting to this point. Eunice, a team that is built on power pitching, and they have certainly shown that with a team 1.96 ERA through 3 games. Their team batting average, though, is still a little bit low with a 259 mark. Madison College, however, they have been on fire offensively with a 374 collective batting average through 3 games, and several of their players could possibly threaten, depending on how many more games they play, threaten the all-time hit record in a junior college World Series. Bryce Barsness has 8 hits, Luke Maldonado and Ryan McShane both with 9, and Trayson Vavra with 7. These Wolfpack hitters have been awesome with 46 base hits over just 3 games. So it's a good matchup here today. Madison College back to their #1 starter, Shane Adler, who threw on Saturday. Kirk Savoy will make the start for LSU Eunice. When we return, we'll have your starting lineups and the opening pitch. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods. Our pregame coverage continues, getting you ready for LSU Eunice and Madison College, game number 16 of the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods. Glad to have you with us. It's a gorgeous afternoon in northwest Oklahoma. The weather is much cooler than we've had for any other day during the World Series. Temperatures will be in the 70s. The wind is blowing strong out of the north. If you were with us last night, or at least know what occurred last night, a strong thunderstorm front moved through, and it delayed the game between Madison and Western Oklahoma State last night. We had to finish things up earlier this afternoon, but what it did was shift the wind out of the north, and temperatures now at 75 degrees, clear blue skies, and a strong north wind means it's blowing out to right field. That is definitely a hitter's type of day, only 300 feet down the right field corner. And that means that right field wall is much more reachable than when the wind's out of the south. LSU Eunice won the coin toss, determined moments ago, and so that means they will be the home team on the scoreboard. So let's set the Madison College Wolfpack lineup, a team at 45-12 under Mike Davenport. He will lead off his shortstop, Ryan McShane. Hitting second at second base, Luke Maldonado. The third place hitter is the first baseman, Trayson Vavra. Hitting cleanup in left field, Landon Tenhagen. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Bryce Barsness. Jake Page will do the catching, batting sixth. Hitting seventh in right field, Nathan Pollock. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Eric Ducharme. And batting ninth, the third baseman, John Dibovec. Doing the pitching for Madison this afternoon is Shane Adler. Adler got the win against the Community College of Rhode Island, going 7 strong innings, giving up 2 runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So a very good start for Shane Adler, and some of the numbers for him on the season with the win. He improved to 8-1 with a 2.80 ERA. The defense for LSU Eunice, left fielder, is Adam Angel. The center fielder is Dalton Harrington with Landon Thibodeau in right. At third base is Sam Carrier. Garrett Deschamps starts at shortstop. Casey Rodriguez is the second baseman with Zach Hawkins at first. And Stuart Turner will do the catching for Kirk Savoy. Savoy is a right-hander from Alexandria, Louisiana. 6'2", 184 pounds, and a freshman. Some of the numbers this season for Savoy. He has a 2.45 ERA and a record of 4-1. It's his 9th appearance, his 7th start. He's worked in just 29 1/3 innings, giving up 14 hits, 10 runs, 8 of them earned, 20 walks, and 32 strikeouts. Here's the big-time number. Opponents are hitting just 144 off of Kirk Savoy. That's an outstanding number. And Madison, who has been one of the hottest hitting teams other than Western Oklahoma State, will take their crack at Savoy. Madison wears the all-white uniforms for this afternoon contest. White pants, gold tops for LSU Eunice. Ryan McShane is in, Savoy deals, and a first pitch strike is right down the middle. We are underway. 3:32 our official game time and 75 glorious degrees. McShane having an outstanding tournament with 9 base hits. And he loops one down the right field line. The wind will push it foul, and it's 0-2 on McShane. A World Series batting average of .562. 9 hits and 16 at-bats. He has scored 8 runs. He and Maldonado both have. And McShane swings and just gets a piece of one, fouling it at the feet of the catcher, Stuart Turner. Savoy, a freshman, put in a big-time spot with not many outings. He misses here, low and outside with a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. The winner of this game will definitely play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It may be the first championship game. It may not be. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A hard curveball, and McShane down on strikes. Leadoff man retired for Madison. You hope for the Wolfpack's sake that things don't go against them in this contest like it did for DMAC, where DMAC had to play a game earlier in the day, and then they ran into Eunice in a contest where they'd already played a game and were a little bit down mentally from suffering a loss. Here's Luke Maldonado. He takes a pitch low. Now, I'm not saying that Madison's going to win this game or lose this game by any means, but they just did have to finish a contest and have come off a loss just an hour ago. Foul ball back into the screen, 1-1 on Maldonado. Maldonado, like many of the top 5 and 6 hitters for Madison, has had a wonderful tournament. 9 hits and 15 at-bats. That's a .600 average. He's driven in 5 and scored 8 runs. The 1-1 pitch, upstairs. A lot different defensive alignment today with the wind just howling out to right. Landon Thibodeau is playing very deep, where on most days during this tournament, the right fielder can play shallow and take away hits. Here's a foul ball back up and over. 2-2 on Maldonado. Well, Kirk Savoy has come on and thrown strikes so far. He struck out McShane. Now 2-2 on Maldonado with Vavra next. Tenhagen if anyone reaches. The outfield for Eunice plays this right-hander to go the other way. And a curveball's in the dirt, skipping off the catcher's chest protector. It's a full count. Eunice lost their first game to DMAC 4-3. They've bounced back nicely with a pair of wins. Madison won their first 2 games, then lost to Western in that slugfest. The 3-2 pitch. Maldonado pops it up. Out towards second base. Rodriguez onto the outfield grass, has out number 2. Much bigger LSU Eunice crowd here today than throughout much of the tournament. As the Bengals have advanced further through the bracket, more folks have come from the Bayou to watch LSU Eunice. They came in as the prohibitive favorites, but when they got knocked off in the first game, you wondered just a little bit. But they have bounced back nicely. With 2 away, here's Trayson Vavra. And Vavra grounds the first pitch to the shortstop. Good play by Deschamps to get the short hop, and he throws out Vavra. Madison has not gone 1-2-3 much in the tournament, but they do in the first inning here. We go to the home half as Eunice comes to bat. No score. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
The thrill of victory on the baseball field is a direct result of the hours of practice in the batting cage and the bullpen. Bottom line, it takes hard work when nobody's watching to join your team on the big stage as you compete for a World Series title. Advanced Pierre Food Company believes in supporting all Enid sports programs and local events, and they are proud to sponsor the NJCAA World Series. Advanced Pierre Food would like to wish the players, coaches, and fans good luck in the JUCO World Series. Let's play ball from Advanced Pierre Food Company.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the time to buy at the Mattress Hub. The deals are crazy. Save up to $600 on Tempur-Pedic's most popular model, the Cloud Supreme, plus free delivery. Save up to $400 off on Serta's iComfort. On select mattresses, buy a bed, get a bed free. All this plus up to 4 years interest-free financing and a 1-year comfort guarantee. It's a Memorial Day sale you don't want to miss. Only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
LSU Eunice pitches themselves to a 1-2-3 top of the first, so the Bengals will bat. Jeff Willis leads off as left fielder Adam Angel. Hitting second and center, Dalton Harrington. The third place hitter is third baseman Sam Carrier. Batting cleanup, the DH Drew Forbes. Hitting fifth at first base, Zach Hawkins. Landon Thibodeau will bat sixth in right field. He's followed by Stuart Turner, the catcher. Hitting eighth, the shortstop Garrett Deschamps. And batting ninth at second base, Casey Rodriguez. The defense for Madison, Landon Tenhagen is in left field, Bryce Barsness in center, with Nathan Pollock in right. The third baseman is John Dibovec. Ryan McShane plays at shortstop. Luke Maldonado is at second, with Trayson Vavra at first. And Jake Page will do the catching for Shane Adler. Adler picked up the victory with 7 solid innings, allowing just 2 runs against the Community College of Rhode Island on Saturday. And for the season, he improved his record to 8-1 with a 2.88 ERA. 39 strikeouts and 18 walks. He'll deal to Adam Angel, who laces the first pitch off the third baseman's glove and down to the left field corner. Dibovec could not get it. Angel racing for second. The ball gets by Tenhagen. So to third goes Angel. He's in there standing up. The ball got by Tenhagen down the left field line after first getting past Dibovec. It'll probably be a base hit, a double, then an error as Tenhagen misplayed it down into the corner. But Angel on the very first pitch with a smash past the third baseman. It is a double and an error. And the leadoff man for Eunice at third base. The Bengals pick up where they left off yesterday afternoon when they scored 13 runs in just 5 innings against DMAC. Now it's Dalton Harrington, and he checks his swing, taking a curveball for a strike. Adler has to be careful. This right-hander left a first pitch fastball down the middle, and Angel ripped it. The 0-1. Away from the catcher, it gets in the dirt, and in to score comes Angel. Just like that, a batter plus 2 pitches. 3 pitches total, and Eunice leads 1-0. A double, an error, and a wild pitch. Now Madison is a very resilient team. But this Eunice club has a lot of momentum, steamrolling right at the Wolfpack. So here's Harrington with nobody on base as time is called. Dalton Harrington with 3 hits and 11 at-bats during the World Series. He has a double and 3 RBIs. Had a very good game against DMAC yesterday. Adler pitches. That's low for a ball at 85 on our stadium radar gun. The Eunice batting average is not that great, just 259 for the tournament. They struggled to score runs, a combined 6 in their first 2 games before erupting for 13. Harrington swings here and taps it foul, rolling it up the first base line. With that run already across, it'll be Harrington, Carrier, and Forbes with Hawkins if anybody reaches. 2-2 on Dalton Harrington. 1-0 Eunice, bottom of the first inning. Adler kicks and comes home. Ground ball pulled right side, just foul, past the bag at first. Eunice will wear their gold tops in every game. I heard Jeff Willis say that whenever they arrived here prior to the first game. And wear the same thing every day. No one left will have the same uniform combination, of course. Madison in the all-whites. The 2-2. Ground ball pulled foul again. Good at bat by Harrington. Adler is a contact pitcher. He's going to make Eunice put the ball in play and trust his defense. Not a high-velocity guy like some we've seen so far in the tournament. Shane Adler comes set off the first base side. Another 2-2 for Harrington. Skips in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Harrington, a left-handed hitter. He's deep in the batter's box, that back foot near the chalk line. And on 3-2, he takes strike 3 called over at the knees. Close pitch that goes away of Shane Adler. Adler bounces back after the leadoff double. One away for Sam Carrier. Carrier's a right-handed hitter, and he struggled so far during the World Series, hitting just 182, 2 for 11. And he gets hit by the first pitch that he sees. A fastball from Adler got away and hits Carrier on the left hip. Another base runner for the Bengals, a team that loves to run. They've stolen 178 bases this season, and they're not shy about using that running game. Here's Drew Forbes, the designated hitter. Forbes 273 during the series in 3 games. So move goes to first, and back in safely is Carrier. You look at Carrier's numbers, he does have 17 stolen bases out of 19 tries. He could be off and running. And the pitch to Forbes. Grounded foul on the third base side. The outfield is spread out. Madison really expands the ground they can cover, sending their corner outfielders more toward the line. They let Barsness try to cover a lot of ground in center field. With a runner on and 1 out, another move over. Back in safely is Carrier. He had a short lead. Nice crowd for a 3:30 afternoon game. Most of the Bengal fans sitting in the sunshine. It's a cooler afternoon than we've seen. As Forbes grounds it foul again, this one goes the other way. He was late on a fastball. For the first several days, we are experiencing temperatures in the upper 80s to lower and even some middle 90s. Now today it almost feels cool out there just because it has been so warm. We'll take 75 all the time on the last day of May. Another move to first. Carrier dives back in. Adam Angel led off with a double. Left fielder had a tough time coming up with it. The ball got down the corner for an error, then a wild pitch scored him. 1-0 Eunice. Another move to first. Carrier has yet to get a real big lead, but Adler is paying a lot of attention to it. Tenhagen only a few steps from the edge of the warning track and left. Another move to first. Jake Page, an outstanding throwing catcher for Madison. A lot of good throwing catchers in this tournament. We've seen a lot of caught stealings. The 0-2 pitch, that's upstairs. Adler tried to take something off and he missed. Wind blowing out to right. These left-handed hitters and even big power guys like Forbes may try to go the other way and knock it out of the park. Michael Cruz did that a couple of times last night to right field. He hit 3 home runs for Western Oklahoma State. A Division II World Series record, 7 combined home runs between the two teams. A record 6 by one team and a record 3 by one player. Adler comes set and delivers the 1-2. A hard line drive base hit over the leaping shortstop. Around second, Carrier stops as the throw comes into second base. He was being waved to third by his third base coach, but Carrier put the brakes on as he was seeing that line drive hit in front of him. That was his decision to stay put. Don't want to make the first or third out at third base. And Eunice is right back at it. 3 of the first 4 men have reached safely. First and second, 1 out for Zach Hawkins. Hawkins, the big first baseman, is a left-handed hitter. You know, he is licking his chops on a day like this. The outfield plays him basically straight up, maybe a few steps to pull in center field. Middle infield wants a double play, and the pitch to Hawkins. Ground ball, base hit through the left side. Carrier being waved around third. Up with it, Tenhagen. The throw was cut off. Back to second, and he is out. Forbes is out at second base, but the run does score. It's an RBI hit for Hawkins and a 2-0 LSU Eunice lead. Forbes got overly aggressive. He thought that the throw might come all the way to the plate. He would be able to take third on that throw. Good job by Vavra to cut it off, and he threw back behind the runner. But Hawkins delivers an RBI single, and the Bengals have jumped out 2-0 as Carrier came home to score. And now it's Landon Thibodeau, the right fielder. Adler's pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, an off-speed delivery. So 2 are out in the inning. Hawkins the runner at first. Already 3 hits for the Bengals. The 0-1. Ground ball right back to the mound. Adler has it on one hop. He'll flip underhanded to first and retire the side. But Eunice jumps on the board with 2 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and a man left. After 1, LSU Eunice 2, Madison College nothing. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
To book your Enid getaway, go to visitenid.org or call 877-999-ENID.
It's Northcutt's Memorial Day sale. Get great rebates, Memorial Day bonus cash, liquidation discounts, and 0% for up to 72 months. New 2012 Chevy Silverado 1500 extended cab, only $26,749. Or a 1500 Crew, just $24,897. 2012 Chevy Sonic, just $15,499. Get pre-approved online at northcuttauto.com or call toll-free to lock in your best deal. Northcutt Chevrolet Buick Enid, your shortcut to a great deal.
2-0 Eunice. We go to the second inning. We love to hear from you here in the broadcast booth. A number of ways to do that. You can catch us on our Facebook page, CTB Sports, or contact us via Twitter. At CTB Sports is our handle. That's at CTB Sports. Or use the hashtag D2Series. D, the number 2, Series. Love to hear from you wherever you're at, across the country or across the world. Landon Tenhagen will lead it off for Madison in the second inning. He takes a first pitch strike at the knees from Kirk Savoy. Savoy sat the Wolfpack down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. Madison never went down 1-2-3 in the entire slugfest against Western Oklahoma State. There's a curveball low and outside, evens things up at 1 apiece. Tenhagen has 5 hits and 12 at-bats during his time in Enid with 6 RBIs. That's a team high. The 1-1. Curveball for a strike. So far, Savoy has mixed up his fastball and his breaking stuff very well, and he spotted his pitches. Been ahead in the count for the most part. He has Tenhagen set up, and the 1-2 is a curveball just inside. This Eunice crowd, they are very boisterous. They want every pitch, and they live on every pitch. As they set up off the side over here, not directly behind the plate. They thought that was over the inside corner. It was just off the corner. Now the 2-2 in the dirt. So Tenhagen has run it full. Madison with 46 hits in 3 games. That's a lot. They had a record for the season, 19 hits, and the victory over Heartland, 18 of those were singles. And on 3-2, Tenhagen grounds one in the hole at shortstop. Getting it is Deschamps, and he throws him out. Good play by Garrett Deschamps, chopping his feet to settle in and making a strong throw to first. Now here's Bryce Barsness, the center fielder. Four in a row retired by Savoy. Barsness having a great World Series, 8 hits and 17 at-bats. He checks his swing on an inside fastball, the appeal to third, and no swing, says our third base umpire. Looked like he did hold up. Barsness, a .380 batting average, no home runs and 27 RBIs. He grounds one slowly towards second. Rodriguez comes to get it, has to hurry, and he throws out the speedy Barsness. Kirk Savoy looks outstanding in the first inning and 2/3. Madison not getting many hard contact plays. A lot of ground balls, 3 in a row in fact. And the top 5 hitters that have just worn out pitching during this tournament have all been retired without much trouble. Now it's Jake Page, the Madison catcher. He takes a curveball low. Page hit his first home run of the season in the loss last night against Western Oklahoma State. That was continued today. It was part of a 4-run first inning. He'll take a fastball low and outside, 2-0. Page hitting just .231 in the series with 3 hits and 13 at-bats. But he does have 5 RBIs. And the 2-0. Hit foul, back up and over. Madison occupies the first base dugout. Eunice in the third base dugout. And it was the Bengals who won the coin flip that's determined prior to each game. Breaking ball low and outside. So a 3-1 count on Page. Savoy with a rare opportunity to walk a man. He's been ahead of the count most of the time. On deck is Pollock. And we'll see Pollock as Page takes ball 4 high and tight. First base runner for the Wolfpack. Savoy's first walk, and Nathan Pollock does stride in from the right side. Nathan Pollock out of Lakewood, Illinois. A freshman, 5'11", 190 pounds. The infield plays him deep with 2 outs. And he hits the first pitch foul over the right side. Pollock is just 2 for 12 in 3 games during the series. Does have an RBI. As a team, Madison batting .374. That's obscene almost. That's up there rivaling some of the best of the best. The 0-1, taken in the dirt. However, it's Eunice who is ahead 2-0 here in the second inning. Parkland College owns the team batting average mark for World Series history. Back in 2009, they hit .408. The 1-1 pitch. Low and away. I remember that Parkland team. They had some guys that could flat out get it done. They were just on a tear. And on 2-1, Pollock takes a strike right down the middle. Trying to thumb through some of these individual records. Parkland had for the tournament. Nate Roberts was the leader with a .710 batting average that year. A 2-2 pitch. Curveball upstairs. Didn't break out of the hand of Savoy. They also had a young man by the name of Kevin Kiermeyer that drove in 12 the very next year. With a runner going, a line drive to second is caught. Casey Rodriguez going to his right, robs a base hit from Pollock and maybe extra bases. Hard line drive is an out at second base. The first base runner for the Wolfpack, and they strand him. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 LSU Eunice. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
Let me tell you about my college, Lackawanna College.
A 2-year, highly respected college that can prepare you for a career or to move on to a 4-year program.
5 regional locations, over 30 degree programs, and more.
I'm a future paramedic who found my future at Lackawanna College. Call or visit today and we'll help you find your future.
Where can a washer and dryer become a concert? Where does an old sofa turn into a new discovery? Where does a lamp become a performance or a television become a television station? Where can a mattress beautify Main Street? Only at Park Avenue Thrift, where 100% of the profits from your donations fund community endeavors, making Enid a better place, one donation at a time.
2-0 LSU Eunice, bottom of the second inning as the Bengals bat. A couple of folks have reached out to us on our Facebook page. Haley Royer says, "Let's go Bengals," cheering especially for Adam Angel and Drew Forbes. Taylor Decker says, "Good luck to my cousin Mike Davenport and his Wolfpack. Says you guys can win this and sorry she couldn't make the games." Thanks for you folks for watching us on NJCAA TV or listening to us online, maybe even locally here on ESPN Radio 1390 KCRC. Stuart Turner will lead things off for the Bengals against Shane Adler, and a curveball goes all the way to the screen. Turner was the hero, and really his heroics kept LSU Eunice around and kept them from going 0-2 in this tournament. The 1-0 pitch, grounded toward third. Dibovek backs up, now fields away Ty Hop and throws out Turner. Now Stewart goes back to the dugout. I will tell you about his heroics. It was a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning against Scottsdale as Eunice trailed 2-1, and that lifted them to a 3-2 win. Here's Garrett Deschamps. Deschamps, the shortstop, deep in that batter's box. He checks his swing on a breaking ball low. No need for an appeal. For Deschamps in the tournament, he still is looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 8. That fastball misses low as well. Only a .259 team batting average for the Bengals. They've had a tough time scoring runs. They did score 13 against DMAC, but had scored just 6 prior in 2 games. Ground ball pulled to third. It jammed him. Dibovek has this one, and from the edge of the grass, throws out Deschamps. Back-to-back 5-3 putouts. And it brings in Casey Rodrigue, the 9-hole hitter. Rodrigue has been a very nice surprise for Eunice. And in fact, batting out of the number 9 spot, he has led this team in hitting during the World Series with a .500 batting average. He's 4 for 8 with a couple of RBIs. Sometimes it takes unexpected guys to produce to win championships. As Rodrigue hits a line drive to center, Barsness right there in a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Shane Adler. The Bengals go down in order. That's 4 in a row retired. We're off to inning number 3. It's LSU Eunice 2, Madison College nothing. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
The thrill of victory on the baseball field is a direct result of the hours of practice in the batting cage and the bullpen. Bottom line, it takes hard work when nobody's watching to join your team on the big stage as you compete for a World Series title. Advanced Pierre Food Company believes in supporting all Enid sports programs and local events, and they are proud to sponsor the NJCAA World Series. Advanced Pierre Food would like to wish the players, coaches, and fans good luck in the JUCO World Series. Let's play ball from Advanced Pierre Food Company.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the time to buy at the Mattress Hub. The deals are crazy. Save up to $600 on Tempur-Pedic's most popular model, the Cloud Supreme, plus free delivery. Save up to $400 off on Serta's iComfort. On select mattresses, buy a bed, get a bed free. All this plus up to 4 years interest-free financing and a 1-year comfort guarantee. It's a Memorial Day sale you don't want to miss. Only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
Free hot dog day here at the ballpark. Our elimination game as LSU Eunice leads Madison College 2-0. Get your coupon in the Enid News and Eagle before you come to the ballpark today, and you get a ticket for a free hot dog. Sponsored by Advanced Pierre Foods. Eric Ducharme grounds the first pitch of the inning foul on the first base line. Both pitchers have done a good job so far of getting in on the hands of the hitters. Kirk Savoy walked a man in the second inning, but has done a number so far on the Wolfpack. Looking for their first hit. A swing and a miss as Descharnes went after one low and inside. The infield is deep. Outfield as well. And on 0-2, a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Turner scooped it out of the dirt and fires to first to make it official. Second strikeout for Kirk Savoy. Alexa Barsness says, "Go Wolfpack. Today is your day," and especially cheering for her brother Bryce, number 22. And courtesy of our Twitter feed, the hashtag D2Series. Here's John Dibovec. He takes a strike at the knees. Savoy has good stuff here in the early going. One's through the lineup, and Madison having a tough time squaring the baseball up. Not very many hard hit balls. A bunt popped into the air. Third baseman charges and makes the play. Sam Carrier goes down to a knee after making a running catch. As Dibovec tried to drop down the drag bunt, Carrier came racing on and took it away. 2 outs. Well, Madison is a team. They rely on the small ball basically all the time. A lot of singles. They hit and run. They steal bases, but they've not been able to do that because people haven't been on base early in the inning. Here's the top of the order, McShane. And a fastball is low and outside. Ryan McShane struck out leading off the game. Carrier is midway between the infield and outfield grass. As the fastball is a strike down the middle. Maldonado waits next. Only one blemish thus far for Savoy. That 2-out walk to Jake Page. And on 1-1, a swing and a miss. He had McShane fooled badly. Ryan McShane was out in front of a curveball in the dirt. Savoy mixing his pitches so well so far. A young man that hasn't pitched much this season. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 for the game for Savoy. And Madison goes 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Eunice. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
It's Northcutt's Memorial Day sale. Get great rebates, Memorial Day bonus cash, liquidation discounts, and 0% for up to 72 months. New 2012 Chevy Silverado 1500 extended cab, only $26,749. Or a 1500 Crew, just $24,897. 2012 Chevy Sonic, just $15,499. Get pre-approved online at northcuttauto.com or call toll-free to lock in your best deal. Northcutt Chevrolet Buick Enid, your shortcut to a great deal.
To book your Enid getaway, go to visitenid.org or call 877-999-ENID.
It may not be a Louisiana Saturday night, but it's certainly a Louisiana Thursday afternoon for the folks from Eunice. They're enjoying their time, clapping along to Louisiana Saturday night here at the ballpark. 2-0. The Bengals with the lead. They're back to the bats. It's the top of the order, facing Shane Adler. Adam Angel will lead it off. He jumped on the first pitch of the first inning for a double down the left field line. It was bobbled by the left fielder Tenhagen, and then 2 pitches later, he scored on a wild pitch. It's the first pitch of the inning, a one-hopper to second. Maldonado with a nice play, throws him out. Angel likes to go early in the count. He has seen 2 pitches, doubled once, and a hard one-hop shot for an out the second go-around. Adler seems to have settled down. He's retired 5 in a row after that rough first inning. The Bengals picked up 3 base hits, including an RBI single by Zach Hawkins. Here's Dalton Harrington. He takes a strike over at the knees. The winner of this game will play tomorrow night at 7. Circumstances still to be determined. Ground ball pulled to first. Nice play by Vavra. He'll race to the bag and take care of Harrington. Quickly 2 away. I say the circumstances are to be determined, because if Western Oklahoma State wins the game tonight over Heartland, there will be just 2 teams left, and the winner of this game will have to beat Western twice to be national champions. If Heartland wins, because Western has played the most games of any of the teams left, they would go to the championship game on Saturday night. As a strike is on the inside corner to Carrier, and that would mean that tomorrow night will be the winner of this game against Heartland. Are you confused yet? I thought so. The 0-1. Curveball low and outside. Carrier was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first inning. The 3-hole hitter for Eunice. And he taps one out in front of home plate. Will it stay fair? It is hugging the line. It's foul. Well, now the umpire pointed fair, so it's an out. He initially pointed foul, but he meant to point fair. Jeff Willis will come racing out of the dugout. Initially, the home plate umpire pointed foul. Then he said, no, it was fair. The play was made by Page. It was just an honest mistake to start with, so the inning is over. It's a 1-2-3 frame. We go to the 4th, 2-0 LSU Eunice, as this is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
Let me tell you about my college, Lackawanna College.
A 2-year, highly respected college that can prepare you for a career or to move on to a 4-year program.
5 regional locations, over 30-degree programs, and more.
I'm a future paramedic who found my future at Lackawanna College. Call or visit today and we'll help you find your future.
The thrill of victory on the baseball field is a direct result of the hours of practice in the batting cage and the bullpen. Bottom line, it takes hard work when nobody's watching to join your team on the big stage as you compete for a World Series title. Advanced Pierre Food Company believes in supporting all Enid sports programs and local events, and they are proud to sponsor the NJCAA World Series. Advanced Pierre Food would like to wish the players, coaches, and fans good luck in the JUCO World Series. Let's play ball from Advanced Pierre Food Company.
2-0 LSU Eunice, a bit of a strange play, an honest mistake by the home plate umpire as he pointed the wrong direction and got himself a little bit of razzing from the folks at LSU Eunice, but the ball was fair and it was a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Luke Maldonado leading it off for the Wolfpack, down a pair of runs and still in search of their first hit. As Kirk Savoy pitches, a curveball upstairs. Sam Carrier playing in at third, guarding the bunt. And a foul ball is hit over the right side. Maldonado popped up to second base in his only at-bat. Just one over the minimum so far for Kirk Savoy. Here's a strike right down the center of the plate. Kirk Savoy really has this Madison lineup a little bit perplexed. He's mixed his pitches very well and changed the way he's attacked hitters. He throws a curveball in the dirt. It's blocked by Turner, but it was so far out in front of home plate, no chance for Maldonado to go after it. The outfield playing this right-hander to hit the other way. It's Maldonado with 9 base hits in the World Series. Takes high and outside. It's a full count. Maldonado, Vavra, and Tenhagen. 3 men due up in this inning. And the payoff pitch. Popped up, it's foul, and will reach the seats. It's fun to watch these tournament games because teams attack so much differently offensively and defensively. They're built so differently with different strengths. Madison's offensively is the small ball game, and they can just hit you to death. A 3-2. A line drive to second will be caught right at Casey Rodriguez. Some bad luck for Luke Maldonado as he lines out to second base. That's 5 in a row retired by Kirk Savoy. It's a couple of line drives that have been caught out there at second. So Madison starting to hit the ball harder but they're also lining into some bad luck. So Vavra is in. He takes the first pitch fastball low. Trayson Vavra, the son of the Minnesota Twins hitting coach. Pretty good guy to have as your dad. His brother played on the team last year as Madison finished third. So back-to-back seasons finishing at least in the top 4. A line drive goes foul down the right field line. Vavra trying to shoot one the other way. You can tell that some of these guys have had just outstanding hitting coaching because they all have the same approach, and they like to hit the ball the other way. If it's pitched away, they'll go that direction. As Vavra spikes one up the middle for a base hit past the diving shortstop, Deschamps. The first Wolfpack hit belongs to Trayson Vavra, his 8th hit of the World Series. And a runner is on with 1 man out, getting the tying run to the plate in the person of Landon Tenhagen. Tenhagen grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. Wind blowing out to right today. Much different afternoon than we've experienced so far in the tournament. Most days the wind has been blowing straight in from right field. Not so today. Lefties will love it. And the pitch to Tenhagen is just off the corner, a ball. Carrier is creeping in at third, guarding the bunt. Basically, anyone in this Madison lineup is a threat. They play him deep all the way around as Tenhagen leads the club with 6 RBIs during the World Series. A runner on, 1 out, and the pitch. A high fly is hit to right. It will carry out to Thibodeau, but playable, and he'll make the catch. Tenhagen was jammed. Didn't have a very hard swing at a high fastball, almost like he wanted to hold up that swing. And he winds up flying out to right. So there are 2 away for Bryce Barsness. Barsness bounced out to second base as Casey Rodriguez took care of him. But a nice start for Savoy. He's walked a man, struck out 3, and allowed just 1 hit. Barsness takes a fastball for a strike at the knees. 87 on the radar gun. Eunice with those, gold jerseys, looking just like their parent club, LSU. Another strike over the outside corner. Of course, a school under the LSU umbrella, Eunice is. 2-year college, and they decided to go with the exact same color scheme. That gold and purple, they look just like the Tigers. The 0-2 pitch upstairs. Vavra has been bluffing, steal at first. He has the attention of Stuart Turner, who keeps popping out from behind the plate after every pitch. Barsness down, a ball and 2 strikes. Madison down 2-0 in the top of the 4th. And the 1-2. Just a little bit low, blocked nicely by Turner. He almost got Barsness to chase. If Barsness can reach, Jake Page would be next. This Madison team is never out of it. They can score a bunch of runs in a hurry. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on a changeup. Barsness, the 4th strikeout victim for Kirk Savoy. And a 1-out single by Vavra is left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Eunice 2, Madison nothing. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the time to buy at the Mattress Hub. The deals are crazy. Save up to $600 on Tempur-Pedic's most popular model, the Cloud Supreme, plus free delivery. Save up to $400 off on Serta's iComfort. On select mattresses, buy a bed, get a bed free. All this plus up to 4 years interest-free financing and a 1-year comfort guarantee. It's a Memorial Day sale you don't want to miss. Only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
To book your Enid getaway, go to visitenid.org or call 877-999-ENID.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning with LSU Eunice leading Madison College 2-0. Couple of first inning runs, the difference thus far. Since then, Shane Adler has settled down and retired 7 straight LSU Eunice hitters. Drew Forbes will lead things off for the Bengals, 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. First pitch curveball low and outside. Adler, the lanky right-hander, pitched 7 strong innings, giving up just 2 runs in the victory over Rhode Island on Saturday. The 1-0. The curveball a little bit high. Just missed. And on 2-0, Forbes takes a strike over at the knees. Hawkins and Thibodeau will follow. 3 base hits for the Bengals. They all came in the first inning. Only 1 hit for Madison. As Forbes grounds one toward third. Good play by Dibovec going to his left. He settles, throws, and Vavra picks it out of the dirt at first base. Outstanding dig by Trayson Vavra at first base to help out Dibovec. A pretty good play all the way around. Dibovec had a long way to go. Moving to his left, he had to spin a 360. Barbie says she is watching the game live from the beach in Destin, Florida, cheering for Adam Angel and the LSU-E Bengals. Ground ball pulled to second off the bat of Hawkins. Maldonado sucks it up and throws him out. 2 down very quickly. Well, Barbie, I'm very jealous that you're on the beach in Florida, although being at the World Series is one of the next best things. I'm not sure it's quite as good, though. Sipping a drink on the beach is a pretty good place to be. So 2 are away for Landon Thibodeau, as both of these pitchers starting to get a lot of ground balls. Bunt shown, pulled back, and a ball inside to Thibodeau. He bounced back to the mound, ending the first inning. Eunice is stranded, only 1 runner. The 1-0 pitch. A high fly hit to shallow right. The ball will carry with the wind all the way back to the warning track, and it's off the base of the wall. Thibodeau to second. He'll stop there with a 2-out double. That right there shows you exactly how hard the wind is blowing. That was just a shallow fly ball that nearly left the yard. It hit the warning track at the base of the Humphrey Abstract Company sign. My goodness. It's a double for Thibodeau. Well, all you have to do basically as a hitter today is hit a fly ball to right field, and it may leave the yard. It's not that deep to begin with, but on any other day, that's an easy out. A 2-out base hit by Thibodeau ends the string of 9 straight men retired by Shane Adler. And the pitch to Turner is a curveball for a strike. Turner bounced out to third base in his first at-bat. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Eunice trying to expand on a 2-0 lead. Adler's 0-1 pitch. A little bit high. Eunice trying to come all the way back after losing their first game of the tournament. They lost on Sunday to to DMAC. They've come back and won 2 straight games over Scottsdale, then they beat DMAC. Long pause by Adler as he was holding out there on the mound, and time called by the hitter Turner. It's taking too long. Garrett Deschamps would be next. Boy, I'm still a bit just befuddled by the way that ball carried to right field. Long pause by Adler again. And the 1-1 pitch. Low and in. Winner of this game will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Opponent could be either Western Oklahoma State or Heartland. Adler again pauses, rips the throw to second base, and just back in is Thibodeau ahead of the tag. Close play out there as Adler used the wrap move. That's spin to second base. Dibovec is deep at third. Same for McShane at shortstop. It's Maldonado creeping in to keep the runner close to second base. And the 2-1 pitch. Low and away. 3 balls and a strike. A cool afternoon in northwest Oklahoma, although with the sun out, if you're sitting down there in the sunshine, you still need one of your fans, what Eunice fans are using, the Enid fans. The 3-1 pitch. That's low. It's a walk to Turner. After a couple of ground outs, a double, then a walk, and the Bengals have a rally for Garrett Deschamps, the shortstop. Deschamps also bounced out to third base. A lot of ground balls in this game. That tells you both pitchers are keeping the ball down around the knees. Here's a foul ball back up and over the backstop, headed out toward the front of the ballpark. It's free hot dog day here at David Allen Memorial Ballpark. Get your coupon in the Enid News and Eagle. Bring it to the front gate. They'll give you a blue ticket. Get a free hot dog, courtesy of our great sponsor, the presenting sponsor of the tournament, Advanced Pierre Food Company. So Adler has kind of slowed down his pace ever since that double. He'll step off the back of the rubber. He wants new signs from Jake Page. They may be having a tough time getting hooked up on the signs. With that runner at second, you have to mix it up and change it up. Now he's ready. And Adler's 0-1. A change up low. Deschamps would not chase. If he could reach safely, Rodriguez is standing in the on-deck circle. 2-0 Eunice, bottom of the 4th inning. They've out-hit Madison 4-1. Wolfpack has committed the only error. 1-1 delivery. Check swing, foul ball. Deschamps tried to hold up, but went around. A lot of folks have been using our Facebook page. We invite you to do that, but you can also hit us up on Twitter at CTB Sports, or use the hashtag D2Series. D, the number 2, series. Adler's 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high on a curve. Evens things up on Deschamps. Garrett Deschamps still in search of that first World Series hit. He has been on base several times and scored 3 runs, but he's 0 for 9. And with 2 on and 2 outs, the 2-2 pitch, instead a wrap move to second base. Adler is very concerned that Thibodeau might take off for third. Eunice has been bold on the bases. In fact, one of the runs they scored against Scottsdale was a steal of home. Now the 2-2. Just a little bit low. Barsnish is shading this right-hander go the other way. We'll see a lot of that because of the wind factor. The hitter's approach more than likely will be go right field, left or right-handed. The runners go, the pitch is low, and it's ball 4 to Deschamps. The bases are loaded up. A double, then back-to-back walks, and Shane Adler's in some hot water. He'll have to face Casey Rodriguez, who leads Eunice in hitting during the World Series. Thibodeau, the runner at third. Turner is at second. Deschamps at first. And the Bengals could break this game open in this 4th frame. Adler will go out of the stretch, and he pitches. A foul ball hit the other way. Good pitch by Adler. Got in on the hands of Rodriguez, and he was jammed on that pop-up. Rodriguez with 4 hits and 9 at-bats during the 3 games of the World Series. He has 3 teammates aboard, all with 2 outs. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball tapped foul at home plate. 0-2. Adler went through a period from the end of the 1st inning to the start of this 4th where he retired 9 consecutive hitters. But Thibodeau's windblown double ended that. He then followed with walks to Turner and Deschamps. And now it's Rodriguez. He is deep and crowding the plate. That back foot, very extreme, back and near corner. The 0-2 pitch, way outside. Eunice in their 6th ever World Series appearance. They've all been recent since 2004. For Madison, their 4th appearance in Division II, their 9th all time. They had 5 D3 appearances, including 3 Division III championships. Bases loaded and 2 outs. 2-0 Eunice and looking for more. Rodriguez back in. The 1-2. Low for a ball. That pitch count beginning to get up there for Shane Adler. Both pitchers have done a great job of keeping it low until this inning. He's up now to 48 pitches, 29 of them strikes. Adler comes set off the first base side, and on 2-2, Rodriguez swings and lines a base hit to left center field. That's going to score 2. Thibodeau is in, Turner is in, going to third, Deschamps, he'll make it. And Casey Rodriguez delivers a 2 RBI looping single to left center field. It's 4-0 Bengals. Those walks come back to hurt. And that wind-blown double, which on most days would have been an easy 1-2-3 inning, all of a sudden has turned to a 2-run 4th frame. Big hit by Casey Rodriguez. And now Mike Davenport will make a walk to the mound to talk with Shane Adler. Look down past the Madison dugout. There is nobody currently throwing in the bullpen, but they may get someone up very quickly. While we have a shot, or have a chance, we'd like to say stay with us. After each and every game of the World Series, we'll name our Wings to Go players of the game. Wings to Go at the corner of Cleveland and Garriott in Enid. They've got burgers, they've got salads, wraps, and a whole lot more, and of course, they're simply great wings. Stop by and see Brian Hacker and the crew at Wings to Go, don't you know? Sponsor of our players of the game. Adam Angel, the scheduled hitter, as play resumes. The meeting on the mound is over. The first 2 hitters this inning grounded out, Forbes and Hawkins. Then a wind-blown double by Thibodeau went to right. Stuart Turner walked. Garrett Deschamps walked. Then the 2-run single by Rodriguez, as Deschamps is now at third. And here is Angel, the pitch to him. At the knees, a called strike. That's just the 3rd pitch that Angel has seen in his 3rd at-bat. He hit the first pitch of the game for a double down the line, scored a run, and grounded out to second on 1 pitch. Here's the next. Check swing on a curveball low. He held up. A ball and a strike. They play Angel to go the other way in center. Barsness a few steps that direction. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball pulled left side deep in the hole. A base hit. Past the diving shortstop McShane. That will score Deschamps. It's a 5-0 Eunice lead. An RBI for Adam Angel. His 3rd of the World Series. Big crooked number for the Bengals this inning. We heard so much and saw so much and read so much about LSU Eunice, how dominant they had been, especially down the stretch. They got to the World Series and offensively were staggering just a bit until yesterday. Now Dalton Harrington hits the first pitch foul over toward the Madison dugout. Rodriguez, the runner at second. Angel at first. 5-0 Eunice in the bottom of the 4th inning. Adler with a long pause and his 0-1. Taken low, good block by Page. Jake Page has caught 3 of the 4 games for Madison. He played first base in the other game. Harrington is 0 for 2. And for the tournament, he is 3 for 13. Today, he has struck out and bounced out to first unassisted. The 1-1 pitch. Gets through the catcher all the way to the backstop, and the runners will advance. A wild pitch got between Page's legs. Rodriguez goes to third. Angel will make second. And now a hit by Harrington could really open this game up. It's 5-0 currently. And Adler in a lot of hot water. All of this coming with 2 outs. A double, 2 walks, then back-to-back singles. And now a wild pitch to advance the runners. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. A changeup had Harrington way out in front. There is a base open with Sam Carrier in the on-deck circle. Harrington, the 8th man to bat in this 4th inning. Adler kicks and pitches. In the dirt again, blocked by Page this time. The count runs full. On the way Kirk Savoy has been pitching, it may be difficult for Madison to come back. But they do have the offense to get it done. They've got to minimize the damage here. Harrington trying to break this game wide open. With 2 on, 2 out, the 3-2. Ball 4 outside to load the bases. That's the third walk in this 4th inning. And Madison still does not have anybody warming up in the bullpen. And Sam Carrier will get a shot with the sacks full. Adler is ready, and he delivers the first pitch. A swing and a looper out towards second base. Maldonado is there to make the catch on the outfield grass. Eunice will leave the bases loaded, but they do get 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left. We're off to inning number 5, Eunice 5, Madison nothing. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
It's Northcutt's Memorial Day sale. Get great rebates, Memorial Day bonus cash, liquidation discounts, and 0% for up to 72 months. New 2012 Chevy Silverado 1500 extended cab, only $26,749. Or a 1500 Crew, just $24,897. 2012 Chevy Sonic, just $15,499. Get pre-approved online at northcuttauto.com or call toll-free to lock in your best deal. Northcutt Chevrolet Buick Enid, your shortcut to a great deal.
My future is in natural gas technology.
My future is in teaching.
I'm a future business leader.
My future is in computers and IT security.
My future is in diagnostic sonography.
My future is in human services, but there are a lot of majors to choose from.
Lackawanna College offers over 30 degree programs at 5 locations.
Lackawanna College helped define our futures. Call or visit today and find your future at Lackawanna College.
The Eunice fans have lots to cheer about. The #1 team in the country is playing very good baseball over the last couple of days, and they lead Madison College 5-0 in this elimination game. Game number 16 of our World Series, and glad to have you with us. Jake Page leads it off for the Wolfpack against Kirk Savoy. Only 1 hit so far for Madison, and Page fouls it back into the screen. That was a 1-out single by Trayson Vavra in the 4th, and he was left on. Madison with just that 1 hit, 2 men left on base. Eunice has 6 hits and 4 runners left on. 5-0 Bengals. The 0-1, low and away. You looked at the numbers coming in. Savoy had not been used that often. He's a freshman, and he is really pitching well today. Out of Alexandria, Louisiana. The 1-1. Curveball stays high. It's a 2-1 count. In fact, Savoy making just his 7th start this year. He's 4-1. But as I mentioned, his opponent batting average is what stood out to me, just 144. He misses low, 3 balls and a strike. He has walked a man and struck out 3 thus far. Page, Pollock, Ducharme, 6, 7, and 8 for the Wolfpack. The 3-1. A high fly hit well to right. Thibodeau backing up to the edge of the warning track and makes the catch. Anything hit in the air to right field, you never know how far it's going to carry. But Page flies out the other way. The leadoff man is retired. In fact, in all 5 innings, Madison has failed to put that leadoff man on. They've had just 2 base runners, period. Here is Pollock. He hit into some bad luck, ending the 2nd inning. Line drive that was caught. Fastball's low and outside. Only 4 teams remain in our World Series. Tonight we'll have Western and Heartland out of Illinois playing each other. There's a strike over at the knees. Western Oklahoma State, the only undefeated team still left. They're 4-0. Heartland is 2-1. That game will commence at 7 o'clock. Savoy winds and fires. A strike right down central. Pollock could not pull the trigger. Nathan Pollock has just 2 hits and 13 World Series at-bats. One of the only Wolfpack hitters that's struggling. And he swings and misses. That's a strikeout on a big curveball from Kirk Savoy. 4 punch-outs now for Savoy. Take that back, he has 5 strikeouts. And it brings in Eric Ducharme. Ducharme is one of those strikeout victims. That was leading off the 3rd inning. And he's hit by a pitch. A first pitch fastball hit the back foot of Ducharme. He'll reach safely with 2 outs. That one got away from Savoy, low and inside, and he wants a new baseball. So now it's John Dibovec. Eunice put together a 3-run rally with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Can Madison answer the call with 2 outs in the top of the 5th? Only 1 base hit thus far. So it is Dibovec, a right-handed hitter, playing in his 3rd game of the tournament, and he takes high and tight, spinning out of the way. 1 hit and 9 at-bats during the World Series with a run scored for Dibovec. He did not play in the game against Western Oklahoma State. Move goes to first, and back in safely is the runner. The 1-0 pitch with the runner going. It's a line drive to center field and a base hit for Dibovec. Runner going to 3rd. Here comes the throw by Harrington. It's high and in safely. Foot first is Ducharme. The hit and run worked to perfection, and Dibovec with his 2nd hit of the World Series. And this is the 2nd hit for Madison in this game. 1st and 3rd for the Wolfpack brings in Ryan McShane. This Wolfpack team, they're not going to go down without a fight. Promise you that. They fought back as hard as they could against Western Oklahoma State earlier today and even last night. They had numerous chances to get run ruled, but never would go down. In fact, kept getting the lead closer and closer. As McShane takes the ball low and outside. Ryan is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts against Savoy. Something about Savoy has him stumped. And the 1-0 pitch. That's over but low. After the first 2 men were out, the hit batter to Ducharme, then Dibovec single. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. And McShane looks at a strike over the inside corner. 5-0 LSU Eunice, top of the 5th. This is an elimination contest. The loser will finish 4th in the country. Savoy is set at the belt. He picks to 1st, and back in safely goes Dibovec. Madison likes to run when they get a shot. They've stolen 92 bases this year. A little more than half the number of Eunice. Now the 2-1. Ground ball to second base should end the inning. Rodriguez feels it on a roll, and backhand flips to second to get the out on Dibovec coming down. Well, the Wolfpack threatened but failed to score. A hit and 2 men left on. We are halfway home with Eunice leading Madison 5-0. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods. Glad to have you with us. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning as LSU Eunice leads Madison College 5-0. Ricky Rogo is our producer-engineer in our Enid studios for the radio side. Mike and Tom Nelson with NJCAA TV. And my name is Matt Howell. Eunice will send up. It's cleanup man Drew Forbes to lead off the fifth. He's taken a ball, now rakes one foul near his own dugout. Ball was pulled hard over to the dugout. Madison has some activity in the bullpen. Shane Adler back out for his fifth inning of work. The 1-1 pitch. Low and away. John Daly II says, let's go Wolfpack, time to bear down, as Adler throws a strike at the knees. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Forbes. John just hit us up on our Facebook page. The windup and the 2-2 pitch. A pop-up is foul and it will reach the seats. So far for Forbes, he has a hit and he's bounced out to third base, 1 for 2. The Bengal hits have come in bunches. They have 6, but 3 in each the first and the fourth innings. As Forbes hits one high and deep down the right field line, will it stay fair? It hits the foul pole and is gone for a home run. Drew Forbes drives it deep down the right field line. The ball hit the foul pole, and the Bengals lead it 6-0. You knew he hit it well enough to drive it out of the yard. Was it going to stay fair? That was the only question. The third home run of the series for the Bengals as a team, and they've scored now in 3 out of 5 innings. That is Forbes' 5th home run of the year. 6-0 Eunice. That'll bring in Zach Hawkins, the first baseman. A leadoff home run. And Hawkins takes a strike. The impressive thing, that's the other way. Definitely reachable for almost everyone, even the right-handers. As Hawkins taps one out in front of the mound. Adler races to pick it up. He barehands, throws in, gets him by a step. Nice play by Shane Adler. That's the first out of the inning. Good pitch by Adler, had Hawkins out in front. He tapped it off the end of the bat. Landon Thibodeau stands in. Thibodeau has doubled and scored. He's also bounced back to the mound himself. And he takes a curveball too high. Tonight at 7, Heartland and Western. Heartland's been off for a day. They got the day off. That lucky spot in the bracket as they swing and a miss. They're 2-1, both of their wins coming over Catawba Valley, North Carolina. They lost to Madison a few nights ago. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up, foul, back up and over, headed toward Grand Street that runs next to the ballpark. This ballpark built in downtown Enid about 12 years ago and on the side of a bunch of old warehouses and old buildings. They just tore them out and stuck the ballpark up. A strike 3 is called right down the middle to Thibodeau. Adler gets his second punch out and Thibodeau is out number 2. But a big donation from the Allen family to build this ballpark in memory of their son who died. They named it David Allen Ballpark. Here's Stuart Turner. He grounds one foul on the third base side. And ever since then, Enid has become a huge baseball community. 4th year that we've been able and fortunate enough to host this World Series. Adler's 0-1 in the dirt. Enid will have 2 more years on this 3-year contract, and we hope to keep this thing here permanently in the future. A 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive. It's deep to left center field. This one is going back to the track, and it is caught by Barsness as he runs up against the left center field wall. He crashed into the wall and might be hurt. But Bryce Barsness made a great running catch to end the inning and robs Turner of extra bases. That will end the frame, and as they check on Barsness, we will go to break. A home run by Drew Forbes has put LSU Eunice up 6-0 when we come back. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
The thrill of victory on the baseball field is a direct result of the hours of practice in the batting cage and the bullpen. Bottom line, it takes hard work when nobody's watching to join your team on the big stage as you compete for a World Series title. Advanced Pierre Food Company believes in supporting all Enid sports programs and local events, and they are proud to sponsor the NJCAA World Series. Advanced Pierre Food would like to wish the players, coaches, and fans good luck in the JUCO World Series. Let's play ball from Advanced Pierre Food Company.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the time to buy at the Mattress Hub. The deals are crazy. Save up to $600 on Tempur-Pedic's most popular model, the Cloud Supreme, plus free delivery. Save up to $400 off on Serta's iComfort. On select mattresses, buy a bed, get a bed free. All this plus up to 4 years interest-free financing and a 1-year comfort guarantee. It's a Memorial Day sale you don't want to miss. Only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
Bryce Barsness now jogging back to the Madison dugout after making a spectacular catch. Running into the left center field wall. He braced himself up against that, what is a brick wall, and may have injured his throwing hand. I saw a young man from Enid High School during the high school season break a wrist doing the same kind of thing. Making a catch, running past the warning track, and then bracing himself. So we hope Barsness can continue in this game. He would be due up 4th in this inning. LSU Eunice leads it 6-0 after the home run by Forbes. Luke Maldonado will lead it off for the Wolfpack. He takes a fastball high and outside from Kirk Savoy. Savoy's been outstanding. Only 2 hits, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Lone blemishes from him. Now the 1-0. Maldonado takes it low and outside. Tonight for Maldonado, he is 0 for 2 with a pop-up to second and a line out to second. 9 hits thus far in the World Series. And he takes ball 3, high and outside. Well, that half inning took a little bit longer. Number 1, they were going to drag the field anyway, but with checking on Barsness out there, you wonder if it got Savoy out of his rhythm. The 3-0. A strike on the extreme outside corner. Savoy may have caught a break there. Maldonado, Vavra, Tenhagen, and then it would be Barsness' spot. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Rounded the shortstop. Deschamps plays a waist-high hop, and he throws high, but a nice play at first base by Hawkins, and Maldonado is retired. Like what Hawkins did with his footwork over at first base. Instead of reaching toward shortstop and going up higher because the throw was high, he took a step backward into foul ground to give some ground to let that ball in gravity take more of a toll on it. So gone is Maldonado, and here is Trayson Vavra. Vavra has one of only 2 Madison hits, and a strike is in there at the knees. Infield, outfield, all playing deep, especially in the outfield. Here's a slow tapper out in front of the mound. Savoy bare hands, he throws to first, and he throws it into right field. It's down the right field line, it skips over the railroad ties and out of play. Vavra might be given credit for a swinging bunt base hit. There will definitely be an error on Savoy on the throw. But Vavra is aboard in scoring position. Even if Savoy makes a great throw, I'm not sure that he gets Vavra. Would have been an extremely close play. That brings in Landon Tenhagen. Tenhagen, a right-handed hitter who's 0 for 2. Still nobody yet in the on-deck circle. Barsness would be due up. And a curveball hits him. Tenhagen hit by the pitch. Second man plunked by Savoy. And now 2 are on for Madison. And what are we going to have? Are we going to have a pinch hitter? I think we are. I'm not sure Barsness will be able to continue in the game. Well, I take that back. Here he comes. Barsness emerging from the dugout as time has been called and a visit to the mound from the pitching coach at LSU Eunice. All they have done is put an error up there for Eunice. So it looks like there's no base hit going to be given credit to Trayson Vavra. Conversation is over on the mound as Barsness will step to the plate. Barsness is 0 for 2. Grounding ball to second base and a strikeout. You wonder how that arm is. Young man went crashing hard into that left center field wall. So Barsness is in, and Madison trying to trim into this 6-0 deficit. There's a pitch upstairs for a ball. Nicole Carruthers, Philly, watching from Houston, says, "Let's go Bengals." Hit us up on our Facebook page. Glad to have you watching today. As Savoy steps off the back of the rubber. Third baseman playing in Carrier and the 1-0. A foul ball hit the other way. So I watched Barsness there. He didn't seem to have any ill effects on that swing. Didn't see him flinch or move his arm in a funny motion, so he appears to be okay. Glad to see that. He may have taped up his right wrist. That's difficult out there, that full brick wall. It's awfully difficult to crash into. No padding out there. The runners go. The pitch is low. The throw to third base is on time, and he got him. The tag applied by Carrier. Mike Davenport arguing. Trayson Vavra not happy either as he is thrown out trying to steal third. What a good tag by Sam Carrier if in fact he did tag Vavra going by. The throw by Turner beat him, but it was a little bit low, and so Carrier had to reach out and grab it, then swipe the tag. But Vavra is out, stealing third for the second out of the inning. Madison trying to force the issue just a little bit. And so 2 are down, and Barsness with a 2-1 count. Long pause, and time has been called. There has been a base hit now credited to Trayson Vavra on that roller in front of the mound, then the error on the pitcher Savoy. So the third hit for Madison. Now the 2-1. That's low for a ball. There is a base open with Jake Page waiting in the on-deck circle. 6-0 Eunice. Madison had a chance for a big inning and still do, but they lost a runner on the base paths. Now the 3-1. Inside and low, and it's a walk to Barsness. Boy, how big does that caught stealing look now? Bases could be loaded for the Wolfpack. Nonetheless, they do have 2 on for Page. Page has drawn a walk, and he's also flown out to right field. So far, the Wolfpack have stranded 4 overall and only have 3 base hits on the day. Still trying to get that goose egg off the scoreboard as Page swings and misses. He was late on a fastball. 2 runs in the first inning for Eunice, 3 in the fourth, and 1 on a solo homer in the fifth. Savoy works off the third base side of the rubber, and the 0-1. That's a strike over the outside corner. Kirk Savoy making just his 7th start this season. He pitched 29 innings coming into the World Series, and he's done the job thus far for the Bengals, trying to pitch them into tomorrow's could-be championship game. And a swing and a miss. He got him on a changeup. Page strikes out, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, an error, and 2 men left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning at 6-0 Eunice. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
To book your Enid getaway, go to visitenid.org or call 877-999-ENID.
It's Northcutt's Memorial Day sale. Get great rebates, Memorial Day bonus cash, liquidation discounts, and 0% for up to 72 months. New 2012 Chevy Silverado 1500 extended cab, only $26,749. Or a 1500 Crew, just $24,897. 2012 Chevy Sonic, just $15,499. Get pre-approved online at northcuttauto.com or call toll-free to lock in your best deal. Northcutt Chevrolet Buick Enid, your shortcut to a great deal.
Glad to have you with us on a gorgeous day in Northwest Oklahoma. 6-0 the lead for LSU Eunice. They try to build on that lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Shane Adler has gone the entire way for Madison, although there is help ready in the bullpen if called upon. Leading things off for the Bengals is Garrett Deschamps. Deschamps, the shortstop, has walked and scored, and he bounced out to third base. He takes a strike over at the knees. That home run by Drew Forbes off the foul pole was the 3rd of the tournament for LSU Eunice, and a swing and a miss by Deschamps. He's quickly down 0-2. Adler has allowed 7 hits, 3 walks, struck out 2 and hit a man. And a curveball's low and outside, blocked in the opposite batter's box by Jake Page. We'll have Western Oklahoma State and Heartland tonight at 7 o'clock. The 1-2. Skips in the dirt, a 2-2 count. Western, the only undefeated team remaining in the tournament. They're 4-0. Heartland is 2-1, and those two have not met yet. Now the 2-2 pitch. Low and away. It's a full count after being down 0-2. Deschamps has worked it back full. Rodriguez and Angel to follow. Here is that pitch. A tap foul at home plate. Good at-bat brewing for Deschamps. And on the payoff, he takes a curve low and outside. It's a leadoff walk to Deschamps. Bottom of the 6th inning, the Bengals have continued to put pressure on this Madison team. They've had the leadoff man on 3 times. The 2 previous innings he scored. Now Casey Rodriguez is in. Rodriguez has one of the big hits of the day, a 2 RBI single with 2 outs. They kind of broke the game open as a move goes to first, and the ball hit the runner, Deschamps, and carry him back toward home plate. Shane Adler will get a new ball. It's a nice afternoon here in Northwest Oklahoma because that front moved through last night. Our game time temperature was 75 degrees. I don't see a cloud in the sky, at least off to our south and to our east where we can see. It's gorgeous. Another move to first, Deschamps back in safely. We were only expecting a high of around 78, and it's still 75 degrees. Adler out of the stretch, pitches, and Rodriguez takes a strike. Glad to have you with us wherever you are on this gorgeous Thursday afternoon. I've had people say that they're in Louisiana and Texas, on the beach in Florida, all over the place. The 0-1. Bunted. He pushes it the other way. Adler has to barehand. He fires to first, and he's safe. A bunt base hit for Casey Rodriguez. On a bang-bang play, he beats it out. With Adler, the long, tall right-hander, he falls off to the first base side of the mound. His momentum heading the wrong direction, and Rodriguez surprised everybody with that bunt base hit. So that'll bring in Adam Angel. Angel, the normal leadoff hitter, has doubled and scored and driven home a run with an RBI single. It's a lot of hitting room to left center field for Angel, who likes to attack early in the count. Madison, I'm sure, has picked up on that by now. So he hit the first pitch of the at-bat in both the first and third innings. Nobody out, 2 runners on. 6-0 Bengals already. And Angel, a swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Looking at the Bengal roster, everyone from Louisiana except for Patrick Michon. He's from Texas, at least on their World Series roster. Adler is set. Wraps the move to second base, throws, but too late. Deschamps is back in safely. 8 hits now for the Bengals in their 6th ever World Series appearance. They're in search of their 4th national championship. The last 3 even-numbered years, 06, 08, and 10, they've won it. The 0-1 pitch. Angel takes a curveball low. Very impressive program that Jeff Willis has built. There's just something different about the game and about them when they walk into the ballpark. They've got that tradition just hung around their necks. You can sense it. Adler needs a double play. He'll step off the back of the rubber. There's a reliever ready in the bullpen. Shane Adler pitching into the 6th inning with 2 on and nobody out. Already a 6-0 Eunice advantage. Adler takes a long look into his catcher, who's going through the signs. Now the lanky right-hander comes set. And on 1-1, Angel takes it in the dirt, scooped out by Page. Last year, Madison College finished 3rd. They were knocked out by Western Oklahoma State. The loser of this game will finish 4th. So 2 back-to-back impressive seasons for Mike Davenport and his crew. Adler again comes set, and on 2-1. There's ball 3, low and outside with Harrington waiting next. Adler hasn't had the best pinpoint command with 3 walks. Well, 4 now today after the walk to lead off this inning. And he has struck out just 2 hitters. This could be a go pitch for Angel. The 3-1. A tapper right in front of the mound. Adler has it. His only play will be at first. And he does throw out Angel with the other runners advancing. Almost like a bunt. It's the same premise, moving the runners up, but Angel is out 1-3. 1 away, 2nd and 3rd for Dalton Harrington. Harrington is still hitless this afternoon with a strikeout and a grounder to first base. He's also drawn a walk. Madison keeps their middle infield deep as Harrington checks his swing but could not in time. He went around. It's a strike. Harrington came into the World Series 2nd on the team with a .346 batting average. Had a good game against DMAC yesterday, but other than that has struggled. He swings here and grounds it foul back of home plate. In fact, for Harrington, with his 0 for 2 today, he now is 3 for 13 in the World Series. Trying to drive home some runs. 2 on, 1 out, the pitch. Fouled off over the left side. Bat came out of Harrington's hands, and the catcher Page stepped on it as he tried to throw back to the pitcher, nearly falling down. My goodness. Jake Page is saying it's not my day. It's a way to twist an ankle or hurt yourself. Bat came out of Harrington's hands, landed right on home plate, and Page didn't see that. As he stepped to throw, stepped on the bat. So Adler comes set. Another 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Just getting a piece was Harrington. Sam Carrier is in the on-deck circle. Garrett Deschamps walked to lead off the inning. Casey Rodriguez, a bunt base hit. Angel moved him up with a ground ball back to the pitcher. 6-0 Eunice, bottom of the 6th inning. Another 0-2, way outside, great save by Page. Man, he had to stretch out, extend into the right-handed batter's box to save that ball from going to the screen. On a windy day in northwest Oklahoma, the wind's blowing straight out to right field, which is already the short part of this ballpark. 300 feet down the right field line. We've seen a home run off the foul pole in right field and came from Drew Forbes, who was 2 hitters from now. A ball and 2 strikes on Harrington. Left-handed batter. And the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul again. Adler is at the 94 pitch mark. 57 strikes, so he's getting up there. How much longer will he or can he go? His second start of the World Series, he won his first one, beating Rhode Island with 7 strong innings, just giving up 2 runs. The 1-2 for Harrington. Ground ball, foul. He keeps staying alive, fighting off change-up after change-up, it seems like. A lot of off-speed stuff from Adler. Shane Adler is out of Cross Plains, Wisconsin. 6'4", so yeah, he's a tall guy. The outfield is deep and straight away. Third baseman Dibovek, first baseman Vavra in. And on 1 and 2, Harrington takes high and outside. Snap throw to third, safe. Deschamps is just back in safely. Almost like Deschamps wasted a step as he went back into fair territory before diving for the bag. I think he was trying to make sure that he, if anything else, got hit by that ball so that he wasn't out. A 2-2 count on Harrington. Looks like Madison may give up the run at second base or shortstop if Harrington can put it in play. And the pitch to him. A rip foul, pulls it on the first base side. Another breaking ball as a new supply of baseballs comes to our home plate umpire. This is the 16th game of the World Series. Day number 6. Potentially could have 19 games, depending on how the rest of the tournament goes. A lot of that will depend on tonight's game. If Heartland wins, we'll for sure have a game number 19. If Western wins, it's not a certainty. So Adler is set off the first base side and on 2 and 2. Ball 3 is high to Harrington. What an at-bat he is putting together. Staying alive. Fouling pitches off. He was down 0-2. It's now full with the base open and Carrier waiting next. 6-0 Eunice. And the 3-2. A swing and a long one to right. This one is deep. It's back to the track, to the wall, and it is gone. A 3-run homer for Dalton Harrington. And he caps off an outstanding at-bat with a long ball over the right center field fence. That makes it 9-0 Eunice. That ball was tattooed, and with the wind the way it is, there was no chance it was staying in the yard. Couple of home runs today for the Bengals, and that might be all for Shane Adler. Mike Davenport has come out. He will talk with his right-hander. There is a man ready in the bullpen. But Harrington with a 3-run home run. And now if you're Eunice, you're starting to think about run rule. If they score one more run in this inning, the game is over. If they don't, we go to the top of the 7th. Madison would have to score at least 2 to keep the game alive. The only time that there is not a run rule is in the championship game. Sam Carrier is the scheduled hitter. Will Mike Davenport make the move? He is not yet. Motion toward the bullpen. And now he will. So we'll step aside. 1 man out, bottom of the 6th inning, and Eunice has broke the game open. It's 9-0 Bengals. We'll pause. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods. A new pitcher is on for Madison College. Brent Mueller will toe the rubber. Shane Adler went 5 1/3 innings, giving up 9 runs on 9 hits. All 9 of those runs were earned. 4 walks, a couple of strikeouts, and he also hit a man. Mueller will make his World Series debut as Eunice with 3 runs in this inning, courtesy of the 3-run homer by Dalton Harrington. They need 1 more run to win. For Mueller this year, his 13th appearance all out of the bullpen, 1-0 with a 2.84 ERA. And a fastball is high to Sam Carrier. The last 2 performances by the Bengals have been utterly impressive. A 13-0 win over DMAC, and they're pounding Madison today 9-0 as the fastball is swung on and fouled back up and over the press box. For Carrier today, he is 0 for 2 with a hit batter and a run scored. Mueller, a left-hander, delivers. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Forbes is on deck, and if anyone reaches, Hawkins. Bases are empty as Carrier fouls another one back into the screen. Aggressive offensively and on the mound for Eunice these last 2 games, and you know they want to keep as much in the tank as possible. If they can get a run rule, they would certainly take it. It's all about the number of innings you still have left. A high and tight fastball scoots Carrier off the plate, so we go full. Mueller out of the bullpen. Comes set off the first base side of the rubber. And the 3-2. Popped up and foul. That'll get out of play. During this World Series, each of the teams gets paired up with a local business or organization and a Little League team. They serve as the host for our World Series participants during their stay. We'll recognize and thank the hosts for the teams in this game here momentarily. But first, Brent Mueller with a 3-2 count on Sam Carrier comes set. And that pitch. Ball 4, and Carrier takes a walk. The winning run is on. The host for Madison College, the Enid Angels baseball team, and Vance Air Force Base Focus 5-6, along with Intrabank. And the host for LSU Eunice, the Enid Astros baseball team, and OG&E. Thank you so much to all of our hosts throughout the week. A couple of great stories in the newspaper today, just about how much both the kids that play in this tournament and the kids, the young Little Leaguers, have, how much fun they have. The batter is Forbes. And he drills one deep to left center field. This one is in the gap, and it is off the wall. Carrier to third. They're going to hold him up there as the ball ricochets and is played well by Barsness. It's a double by Forbes, and that winning run is at third base with just 1 out. Drew Forbes tattooed that ball to the gap in left center field. He has a 3-hit day. And now, Mike Davenport is back out to the mound. He'll bring in a new reliever. So we're going to step aside one more time. Bottom of the 6th inning, an opportunity here for LSU Eunice to win the game via the run rule as they lead it 9-0. We'll pause. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
Hey, Monique, wait up.
Manny, good to see you.
Wow, great outfit.
I got it on Park Avenue.
Park Avenue? You're a classy lady, Monique, but can you afford to shop on Park Avenue?
You can if it's Park Avenue in Enid, Oklahoma. I got this outfit for only $5 at Park Avenue Thrift.
Park Avenue Thrift? What's that?
It's a thrift store in the 500 block of South Grand, right on Park Avenue. They have anything you could want, even outfits like this one at ridiculously low prices.
Is it exclusive? Can you get me in, Monique?
Of course, anyone can shop there. That's why they call it Enid's own community thrift store. And the best part is that 100% of the profit is given back to the community. Would you like to go with me? It's just up the street.
I'm no dummy. Let's go.
LSU Eunice has the winning run as they're up against perhaps a 10-run rule at third base. New pitcher on for Madison is Mac Wickman. He's a freshman, 6'3", 200 pounds from DeForest, Wisconsin. The runner at third is Sam Carrier. Drew Forbes is the runner at second base. There is a base open. The scheduled hitter is Zach Hawkins. Some of the numbers this year on Wickman. He is pitching in his 9th game. He has made 3 starts, a 4-0 record with a 1.61 ERA. Wickman has yet to make an appearance in the World Series. What he is trying to do is find a way out of this inning without another run being scored to at least allow Madison a chance to score some runs in the top of the 7th inning and make a comeback. So the hitter is Zach Hawkins. Madison has to bring their infield in all the way around, but first they're going to intentionally walk Hawkins. His time has been called prior to that first pitch of the intentional walk. So actually ball 1 was not ball 1. Jake Page will have the glove out. They'll intentionally walk Hawkins. Stay with us, fans. After each and every game of the World Series, we'll name our Wings to Go players of the game. Wings to Go at the corner of Cleveland and Garriott in Enid. They have simply great wings, but burgers, salads, wraps, and a whole lot more. Stop by and see Brian and the crew at Wings to Go, don't you know? Sponsor of our players of the game. 2 balls have been thrown to Hawkins. There's number 3. This will load the bases up and at least have a force play at home plate to set up a double play. Landon Thibodeau will get the chance to knock in the winning run. And ball 4. So Hawkins will take his base. Kind of feel for Mac Wickman. He has to come on and give up a walk the first thing. So now it's up to Thibodeau. Bases loaded, 1 away. 3 runs already in during the inning, courtesy of Dalton Harrington's 3-run homer. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Thibodeau was the scheduled hitter, but it will not be Thibodeau. It'll be Mark Picciola. Picciola is in. We saw him pinch hit once earlier in this tournament and deliver a base hit. Madison's going to talk about the scenario on the mound for a moment. Thibodeau went 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. He also struck out and bounced out to the mound. But Picciola getting an opportunity to drive home the winning run. Bases juiced and 1 out. LSU Eunice fans on their feet. The pitch. Upstairs for a ball. Eunice trying to advance to tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And depending on how things go, they could be in the championship game, needing to beat Western Oklahoma State twice. If not, they'll face Heartland tomorrow night. Wickman comes set. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late on a fastball. Deschamps walked. Rodrigue a bunt base hit. The 3-run homer by Harrington. Carrier walked. Forbes a double. Then the intentional walk to Hawkins. A 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul ball back up and over. If we get that far, Stuart Turner is in the on-deck circle. Madison kind of in the same boat as D-Mac yesterday. Had to finish a game and then play right afterward. May have their season end. The 1-2. Picciola takes a curveball high and tight. It's 2-2 count. Picciola has just that 1 at-bat and that 1 hit. That came in the first game of the tournament against D-Mac. The 2-2 pitch. Foul ball right back our way. Banging off the KCRC sign in front of our broadcast booth. Madison needs a double play. Middle infield is halfway to go up the middle. The corners are in. They would come home. Picciola, a right-handed hitter. Wickman in relief. Delivers. Fouled off over the right side. You guys from Heartland are out on the AstroTurf practice facility beyond the right field wall, just playing some 2-ball out there, staying loose. We'll play the game against Western at 7 o'clock tonight. Eunice trying to wrap up this one in advance and knock out Madison. is set by Wickman. The 2-2 pitch. Foul ball, straight back. Good curveball. Picciola got tied up and was fisted. It's a gorgeous afternoon here in Northwest Oklahoma. And LSU Eunice has come to play today. They lead 9-0, looking for the 10-run rule here in the 6th inning. Another 2-2. A swing and a pop-up into foul ground. That'll reach the stands. Gets out of play and lands near the bullpen area for Madison on the first base side. Good battle here between Wickman and Picciola. Picciola pinch hitting for Thibodeau. He's the 8th man to bat in the inning. Couple of long balls today. Forbes had one. Harrington had a 3-run shot. Wickman is set. The 2-2. Foul ball, straight back. Big hack by Picciola. The outfield also for Madison, they've had to come well in just to have a chance at a play at the plate on a sacrifice fly. And the way the wind's blowing, any fly ball may win it. The 2-2 again. Popped him up, but that should reach the stands and will off to our right. Young kiddo down there looking for a souvenir. He got it. Could also turn that into some concession stand money. Depends on what's more important. 2 balls and 2 strikes and 1 out. Picciola in a great battle with Wickman. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. My goodness. An outstanding at bat. Picciola in the pinch hit role. Right-handed hitter, cocking that bat frontward to backward next to his right ear flat. And he swings and tomahawks one foul out of play. It's a 12th pitch at bat, folks. This will be pitch number 12 right here to Picciola. He's fouled off 7 in a row. The 2-2. A high fly hit to shallow left field. Shortstop McShane will have a play. He's got it. 2 down. So after a 12-pitch at bat, Wickman finally retires Picciola on a pop-up to shortstop. And that'll get Stuart Turner to the plate. He'll try to end the game. Turner is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He was the hero against Scottsdale, Arizona with his 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th inning. Eunice won that game 3-2. Wickman, the 3rd pitcher of the day for Madison, works out of the stretch with them loaded up and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Turner chased a high fastball. Now with 2 outs, the infield can retreat back to normal depth and the outfield can deepen up. And a winning run is Carrier at 3rd base, 90 feet away. The 0-1 pitch. A curveball for a strike. It catches the inside corner. Turner didn't like it. Madison trying to stay alive and at least give themselves one more opportunity for an at-bat. Wickman sets. And the 0-2. Just outside. Missed the corner by a matter of inches, not by much. Wickman will call time and step off the rubber. He leans in, glove against his left knee, ball behind his back, sets, and the 1-2 pitch to Turner. A fly ball goes foul out of play over the right side. Center fielder Barsness, glad to see him still in the contest after running into that left center field wall. That was a tough moment in the game. He just wondered if he would be okay, and he has been. Turner, the 9th man to bat in this inning. Can he win it for Eunice via the run rule? The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. That will not get it done. Vavra in fair territory makes the catch, and Madison will keep the game alive at least for one more half inning. But Eunice picks up 3 runs on 2 hits, well, 3 hits, pardon me. There were no errors and 3 men left on. We go to the 7th. It's 9-0 Bengals. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
The thrill of victory on the baseball field is a direct result of the hours of practice in the batting cage and the bullpen. Bottom line, it takes hard work when nobody's watching to join your team on the big stage as you compete for a World Series title. Advanced Pierre Food Company believes in supporting all Enid sports programs and local events, and they are proud to sponsor the NJCAA World Series. Advanced Pierre Food would like to wish the players, coaches, and fans good luck in the JUCO World Series. Let's play ball from Advanced Pierre Food Company.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the time to buy at the Mattress Hub. The deals are crazy. Save up to $600 on Tempur-Pedic's most popular model, the Cloud Supreme, plus free delivery. Save up to $400 off on Serta's iComfort. On select mattresses, buy a bed, get a bed free. All this plus up to 4 years interest-free financing and a 1-year comfort guarantee. It's a Memorial Day sale you don't want to miss. Only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
LSU Eunice leads 9-0 in the top of the 7th inning. Unless Madison scores 2 runs in this frame, the ball game would be over as the run rule goes from 10 to 8 once you get to the 7th inning. We have a pinch hitter due up for Madison in this frame. Vince Schmitz will lead things off, and he swings and misses. He's batting for Nathan Pollock. Pollock went 0 for 2, and now Schmitz getting an opportunity. Savoy's pitch, way outside. It's a 1-1 count. Vince pinch hit last night against Western Oklahoma State and struck out. He's a right-handed hitter. Had a pretty good performance during the Home Run Derby on Friday night. He was Madison's participant. Schmidt squares to bunt and takes it away to take a pitch outside. Ducharme and Dibovec are the 3 scheduled hitters. We may have 3 pinch hitters. As Savoy, with a 2-1 count, delivers. Up and in. Now Eunice had an opportunity to not need Savoy for the 7th inning. He's got to work out of this frame with 0 or 1 runs to allow Eunice to win it in this inning. The 3-1. Foul back. Schmitz this season played in 39 games with a .316 batting average. No homers and 20 RBIs. A team that after the home run by Page last night has hit just 9 this season. And there's ball 4, a leadoff walk to Vince Schmitz. Not what Jeff Willis wanted. He has a reliever up in the bullpen getting loose. I think coaches understand at this juncture how important it is if you can get the run rule to get it. We're talking World Series time here. When you're battling for national championships, you need all the arms and all the innings and all the pitches left in those arms you can get. Taylor Carlson will pinch hit and takes a pitch in the dirt. Carlson batting for Eric Ducharme. He's a freshman from Madison, Wisconsin. Savoy sat in that dugout. That was a very long bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. Over but low. 2 balls and no strikes. This Eunice team shut out DMAC 13-0 yesterday, eliminating them. Now trying to do the same thing to Madison. There's a strike. Outside corner. Turner thought about a snap throw but turned it down. Carlson, a right-handed hitter, and on the 2-1 pitch, he grounds one to shortstop. Deschamps comes to get a short hop, flips to second, out, back to first, got him! A double play, and what a double play it was! My goodness, as Deschamps made a difficult pickup on a tough hop, Rodrigue hung in there at second base and made a great turn to get the twin killing. So Madison now down to its final out, and they'll bring up Josh Rolls, a pinch hitter. That was a darn good double play. And Rolls takes a pitch way outside. Rolls has played in a couple of games for Madison. He is 0 for 5 in the World Series. And on 1-0, he flies one foul over the right side. LSU Eunice trying to advance via a 7-inning run rule. Nice game pitched by Kirk Savoy. Only 3 hits allowed, throwing a shutout thus far. Walked 3, struck out 5. Curveball's too tall. Savoy, a young man that hadn't pitched much all year long. They called upon him today, and he has delivered. The 2-1 for Rolls. That's ball 3. If Rolls could reach the top of the order, McShane is next. There is a reliever ready in the bullpen if Eunice decides to go that route. As Rolls swings and fouls one straight back. The Wolfpack down to their final strike. After winning their first 2 games of the tournament, they're threatening to lose 2 in a row and be eliminated. Infield, outfield, all deep. Eunice fans clapping on the left side. They're all standing up. The 3-2 pitch. A fly ball goes to right field. That should do it. There's the right fielder. He's got it. And LSU Eunice, for the second straight day, eliminates a high seed as they knock out Madison, Wisconsin 9-0 in a 7-inning run rule. An outstanding performance by Kirk Savoy. The offense was good as well, getting 10 base hits. And the Bengals, the #1 team in the country, are still alive. They'll finish at least in the top 3. Madison's season comes to a close. They finish 4th in the country after losing 2 consecutive games. Your postgame is on the way. We'll name your Wings to Go players of the game, break down this contest, and a whole lot more, as this is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods. We're back at David Allen Memorial Ballpark, where LSU Eunice has eliminated Madison, Wisconsin 9-0 as the Wolfpack finished 4th in the country this year after finishing 3rd a year ago. Eunice jumped in front with 2 runs in the first inning. Adam Angel, on the first pitch of the first inning, doubled down the left field line. The ball was bobbled by the left fielder, so Angel took 3rd, and then 2 pitches later he would score on a wild pitch. After a man was out, Sam Carrier was hit by a pitch. Drew Forbes singled him to second, then Zach Hawkins drove him in with an RBI hit. It was 2-0 Eunice. We stayed that way until the 4th inning, when after 2 men were out, Landon Thibodeau doubled. Stuart Turner and Garrett Deschamps both walked. Then Casey Rodriguez delivered a 2-run single, a looping single over the shortstop's head. Then Adam Angel followed with an RBI hit of his own. It was 5-0 Eunice. A solo homer in the 5th inning by Drew Forbes made it 6-0. Then a 3-run home run by Dalton Harrington in the 6th inning gave you your 9-0 lead, and in a 7-inning shortened affair via the run rule, a 3-hit shutout thrown by Kirk Savoy, as he was brilliant today, going 7 innings, just 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and he hit 2 men. But he was great, hadn't pitched much this year, but Savoy was brilliant in shutting down Madison College, who was hitting .374 in their first 3 World Series games. So Savoy the winning pitcher. The losing pitcher is Shane Adler, 5 1/3 innings, 9 runs on 9 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Brent Mueller did not face, he faced 2 batters, did not have any innings pitched, giving up a hit and a walk. Mac Wickman with 2/3 of an innings pitched. He got a walk and a couple of outs. With the win, LSU Eunice now 55-5. They will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Now here is the scenario. If Western Oklahoma State beats Heartland in our 7 o'clock game tonight, that means that it'll be Western and LSU Eunice in the first of possibly 2 championship games tomorrow night, with Eunice needing to win twice to win the national championship. If Heartland is the winner tonight, Eunice will play Heartland tomorrow night at 7, with that winner getting Western for the national championship on Saturday. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. The loss for Madison is their 13th of the season. They finished the year at 45-13 and in 4th place. Your final score, LSU Eunice 9, Madison, Wisconsin nothing. Coming up, we'll name your Wings to Go players of the game. This is the NJCAA Division II World Series, presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.
It's Northcutt's Memorial Day sale. Get great rebates, Memorial Day bonus cash, liquidation discounts, and 0% for up to 72 months. New 2012 Chevy Silverado 1500 extended cab, only $26,749. Or a 1500 Crew, just $24,897. 2012 Chevy Sonic, just $15,499. Get pre-approved online at northcuttauto.com or call toll-free to lock in your best deal. Northcutt Chevrolet Buick Enid, your shortcut to a great deal.
To book your Enid getaway, go to visitenid.org or call 877-999-ENID.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the time to buy at the Mattress Hub. The deals are crazy. Save up to $600 on Tempur-Pedic's most popular model, the Cloud Supreme, plus free delivery. Save up to $400 off on Serta's iComfort. On select mattresses, buy a bed, get a bed free. All this plus up to 4 years interest-free financing and a 1-year comfort guarantee. It's a Memorial Day sale you don't want to miss. Only at the Mattress Hub.
Follow the cheap sheet to the Mattress Hub.
The thrill of victory on the baseball field is a direct result of the hours of practice in the batting cage and the bullpen. Bottom line, it takes hard work when nobody's watching to join your team on the big stage as you compete for a World Series title. Advanced Pierre Food Company believes in supporting all Enid sports programs and local events, and they are proud to sponsor the NJCAA World Series. Advanced Pierre Food would like to wish the players, coaches, and fans good luck in the JUCO World Series. Let's play ball from Advanced Pierre Food Company.
It's the annual Memorial Day blowout sale. Now's the
We're back in Enid at the World Series, where LSU Eunice has eliminated Madison, Wisconsin 9-0 in a 7-inning run rule. Time now to name your Wings to Go players of the game. Fans, stop by Wings to Go at the corner of Cleveland and Garriott in Enid. They have, of course, their simply great wings, plus burgers, salads, wraps, and a whole lot more. Visit with Brian and the crew at Wings to Go, don't you know? Sponsor of our players of the game. First for Madison, Wisconsin, Trayson Vavra had a great tournament, and today he led the team with 2 hits, 2 out of Madison's 3 base hits. So Trayson Vavra, our player of the game. And for LSU Eunice, yes, while the offense was great, 10 hits, 9 runs, Kirk Savoy, a young man that had been seldom used during the season, was absolutely unbelievable today. A complete game, 7 innings, only 3 base hits allowed. And you're talking about a young man coming in that had made just 9 appearances and only 6 starts. He got the spot start and was great with a 3-hit shutout. So Kirk Savoy from LSU Eunice and Trayson Vavra from Madison are wings to go players of the game. Coming up, our next contest at 7 o'clock, Heartland, Illinois and Western Oklahoma State. If Western wins, they would have a 2-game chance championship against LSU Eunice. If Heartland wins that contest, it's Eunice and Heartland tomorrow night, with Western playing the winner, and a winner-take-all game on Saturday. My thanks to Ricky Rogo back in our Enid studios, our producer-engineer, and for Lewis Foster helping us out toward the end of our broadcast. Want to say a big thanks to Mike Nelson and Tom Nelson here in the broadcast booth as part of the NJCAA television crew. This is Matt Howell repeating your final score for the final time. LSU Eunice advances as they knock out Madison 9-0. We'll talk to you later on tonight, as this has been the NJCAA Division II World Series presented by Advanced Pierre Foods.